video about, but they knew they wanted one about their services. So we just talked multiple times because, if he's like, I don't know. I'm not going to shoot a video for someone unless I know they're going to love it. So pretty much what I am is I do the footwork of the video, but I'm making their vision a reality. So if they don't know what they want the video about, I can't really shoot anything. I just throw ideas out there until an inspiration stick. And then once the inspiration stuck, he got excited, and you could definitely see it in the video. And it just made the biggest difference ever. So then once there was that clarity, we knew the direction we were headed, and it just took off.
Can you say that word one more time? That C word? Clarity.
Yes.
There you go, Candace.
I say that all the time.
All the time.
I said we need to get T-shirts printed up that just say clarity, because in business, often, the business owner, they have to have clarity on the whole, from cradle to grave, so to speak, every day. And it's a lot of head work. It really is. The physical part becomes easy, but it's the head part.
Yeah.
Because once you know where you're going, it's just making decisions along the way to get you there.
Right. Taking a step to get me towards that end goal. And I learned more about that. I mean, I'm still getting there myself. There's always something to learn. That's what I love about this job. There's always a challenge. But from not being clear myself and from having someone ask me, like, what is your message behind this? And I'll look at them and think I know, but it's so muddled. I just have to kind of scrap it and start over and say, look, it's got to be more clear, because people need to understand they're not in my head. They don't know my thought process. And I could probably use a little more clarity in sometimes what I focus on anyway. So it is really important. And if I'm going to sit down with someone and shoot a video for them, it is very much a priority that I know what they want to the best of my knowledge so that I can make it happen.
Very true. And that's the whole thing in a nutshell of success of a video. Because I think it sells relationship, first of all. Second of all, it shows that the customer can now believe in the person that they're working with. I mean, referral, you feel comfortable.
Yeah.
If it's not done properly, then you run into the situation of, I don't know if that guy's going to bait and switch me, or if he's a car salesman or what.
Right.
So I think that a lot of the videographers, and I'm not picking on them, in general, but I think a lot of them will miss that point. It's the creativity, the understanding, the getting into the person's head and drawing that back out so that all of us can see it.
Yeah.
Makes the difference.
And the creative part comes in super handy too, because I don't have an office or a studio. I go where the person is. So, personal trainer in the gym, a person that works in an office, in their office, or a different setting depending on what is appropriate for the video. So sometimes I'm walking in and I don't have a lot of time to be like, okay, well, let's check out the light. And I set it up where the light is the best, and I give them a little screen to look at and say, are you happy with the way this looks? And we talk through what we're going to do so that I can make sure, okay, so let's move here. There's distractions here. There's this behind your head. It looks like this plant's coming out of the side of your head, like you have a little sideways ponytail. Yeah, but I got to be able to look at stuff like that. So thinking outside of the box is super important to make sure that this video looks as best as it can be, because it's not going to have my name on it. It's going to have theirs, and it needs to be something they are proud of that represents them and their cause or their business or whatever it is they're trying to get the video about.
Yeah, because actually in the long run, they're going to sing your praises. That's what's going to happen. And that your reputation is on the line, but so is theirs. And if you don't put your best foot forward for them, they're not going to do it for you.
Yeah. Well, and really, I mean, I am really more concerned about them making sure that they spend time and money with me, that they're happy with it. Because if somebody hypothetically were to say, this is terrible, I don't like it, I'm not going to make them pay for it. But obviously I'd want to make it right, because it takes a lot of time. As a business owner, I know what it's like to, have somebody miscommunicate. You ask for a service and you don't quite get it. But it means a lot when somebody's like, well, how can I make this right? How can we fix this for you? And that's the kind of way I try to go into it, is because this is their time and their money. They spend their time with me too that could be spent with them getting more business. So they're trusting me that this video I create is going to get them more clients and more income, because people are getting to meet them before they actually meet them.
So, Dionne, one of our listeners, 10 of our listeners, 100 of our listeners, Bill's cousin, they want to go ahead and contact you because they want to hire you, or they want to get to know you a little better and your services. Where do we go? Where do we send them?
You can send them to my Facebook page, Video Services by Dionne. The page itself is fairly new. People click over and they look at it and they think it's, pretty great, and I've been getting messages about that. I also right now have a page on my food blog, Heart's Desire Baking blog. There's a Video Services tab at the top that I try to keep updated. Could I do better at that? Absolutely, but websites are not my superpower. Yeah. Right. I'm working on making videos more of my superpower every day. So they can definitely reach out to me there as well.
Awesome.
And she's on Pinterest, aren't you?
Pinterest, yes.
I never get that right.
As long as you can find it when you need to use it, that's all that matters.
That's all that matters, yes. So she's on most of the major platforms right now. I can't even boil water in a microwave.
He can barely eat. Well, I guess not.
No, I eat out a lot, just never mind. But anyway, it was so intriguing because as we went through the videos, she's got the videos there clear and she's mixing the stuff in there. Man, you feel like you're actually seeing somebody personally right in your kitchen making that recipe right in front of you.
So were you in your kitchen at the time?
Well, yeah.
I guess she was making it in your kitchen.
Yeah. Thank you for that feedback. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it was very well done. Plus, you mix the pictures and the videos. Mm-hmm. So you can see the different textures. You can see the recipe going together.
Yeah.
Top drawer. Very, very well done.
Thank you very much.
We're running out of time, and this is the part of the show that I get out a towel and start crying because Candace has the last word.
Oh.
She just destroys every show.
He says...
Destroys.
Destroys.
He says that every show that she gets the last word, when really... he gets the last word.
Let's just roll on with the program. Go ahead, Candace. We can't wait. Dionne, I'll be back in 20 minutes.
Dionne, thank you for coming and being on the show. And more importantly, thank you for changing the face of your industry. I just want to thank you for giving... one of our philosophies is love is a fair market exchange. And we believe that when we bring our love gift to humanity, it's a great value. To deny who you are robs the world of an unmeasurable wealth. And so thank you for not denying us your superpowers. Thanks for being a local superhero and really having a heart for community, and just looking at some of your stuff and the care and the detail, the attention to detail. It's really breathtaking, and it's really love in motion. So thank you.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate that. That's wow. Thank you so much.
Would you like an opportunity to say something to your fans that are out there?
I said something to my fan.
Well, you can say to fans now because I'm becoming a fan. You guys are pretty awesome. Just thank you, because without people that come and watch me or hire me or even just consult with me and have coffee and talk about video or baking or whatever it may be, without them, I wouldn't have a job, because if the companies that hire me, like as a food blogger, the bigger companies, they hire me because of everyday people like you and me that come together and support each other. So just a heart-filled thank you.
And hope that you'll come back and talk to us again sometime, preferably when Candace is on vacation, and talk to us again. So remember, everybody, keep us smiling.